1. Now, I be strong enough, pretty enough, and young enough to let him make me come. I take my fingers out of his hand and put my hands on his behind. My legs drop back onto the bed. I don't make no noise because the children might hear. I begin to feel those little bits of color floating up into me, deep in me. A streak of green from the June bug light, the purple from the berries trickling along my thighs. Mama's lemonade, yellow run sweet in me. Then I feel like I'm laughing between my legs, and the laughing gets all mixed up with the colors. And I'm afraid I'll come, and afraid I won't, but I know I will, and I do, and it be rainbow all inside. I mean, it lasts and lasts and lasts. I want to thank him, but don't know how. So I pat him like you do a baby. He asks me if I'm all right. I say yes. He gets off of me and lies down to sleep. I want to say something, but I don't. I don't want to take my mind off the rainbow. I should get up and go to the toilet, but I don't. Besides, Charlie is asleep with his leg thrown over me. I can't move and I don't want to. But it ain't like that anymore. Most times, he's thrashing away inside me before I'm woke. And though when I am, the rest of the time, I can't even be next to a sinking, drunk self. But I don't care about it no more. My maker will take care of me. I know he will. I know he will. Besides, it don't make no difference about this old earth. There is sure to be a glory. One thing I miss sometimes is that rainbow. But like I say, I don't recollect it much anymore. When Charlie was 4 years old, his mother wrapped him in two blankets and one newspaper and placed him on the junk heap by a railroad. His great aunt Jimmy, who had seen her niece carrying a bundle out of the back door, rescued him. She beat his mother with a razor strap and wouldn't let him near the baby after that. Aunt Jimmy raised Charlie herself, but took delight sometimes in telling him of how she had saved him. He gathered from her that his mother wasn't right in the head, but he never had a chance to find out because she ran away shortly after Razor Strap, and no one had heard of her since. Charlie was grateful for having been saved, except sometimes. Sometimes when he watched Aunt Jimmy eating collars with her fingers, stuck in her four gold teeth, or smelled her when she wore the bag around her neck, or when she made him sleep with her for warmth in winter, and he could see her old, wrinkled breast sagging in her nightgown. Then he wondered whether it would have been just as well to have died there, down the rim of a tire under a soft black Georgia sky. He had 4 years of school before he got courage enough to ask his aunt who and where his father was. That Fuller boy, I believe it was. His aunt said he was hanging around him, but he's taken off pretty quick before he was born. I think he's going to make it. Him or his brother, maybe both. Or I hear old man Fuller say something about it once. What name he have? Asked Charlie. Fuller, foolish. I mean, what has given name? Oh, she closed her eyes to think and sighed. Can't recollect nothing to no more. Sam was it. Yeah, Samuel. No, it wasn't. It was Samson. Samson Fuller. How come you all didn't name me Samson? Charlie's voice was low. What for? He wasn't nowhere around when you was born. Your mama didn't name you nothing. The 9 days wasn't up before she throwed you on the junk heap. When I got you, I named you myself on the ninth day. You named after my dead brother, Charles Breedlove. A good man. Ain't no Samson never come to no good end. Charlie didn't ask anything else. 2 years later, he quit school to take a job at Tyson feed and grain store. He swept up, ran errands, weighed bags, and lifted them onto the drays. Sometimes they let him ride with the drayman, a nice old man called Blue Jack. Blue used to tell him old-timey stories about how it was when the Emancipation Proclamation came, how the black people hollered, cried, and sang, and ghost stories about how white men cut off his wife's head and bored her and swam, and the headless body came at a night and went stumbling around the yard, knocking over stuff because it wouldn't see, and crying all the time for a comb. We're going to stop at page 134. This was The Blue Side by Toni Morrison. So later or tomorrow, we're going to start at page 134. Thank y'all for y'all time. Best yet to come. Keep thriving. We global. Make sure y'all like, follow, subscribe. Also, appreciate it. We global.